How's it going, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Alan Staley, and this is Slinging Dirt with Staley. On this week's episode, a rising star in our sport who just became the youngest driver to ever start at a non-wing event at the famed Knoxville Raceway. At 15 years old and an overall mentality far beyond his years, Braydon Cromwell joins me on the show this week to talk about his life, racing, and how the two intersect. Frequently running with the Power I Lucas Oil War Sprint League, Braydon currently sets 9th in season standings with solid runs inside the top 15 in all but one of his 5 feature starts. Still learning the ropes of a full-size car, Cromwell's best showings in 2019 include a pair of 12th place finishes at Lake Ozark Speedway in early summer. Don't be fooled by Braydon's youthful exuberance, though. He's about as fierce and as elbows-up competitor as any could ask for. Driving the Acker Trucking, Limco Racing, Spicer Racecraft, Cromwell Family Racing, Kisler 410 Racing Engine, Ron's Towing, O-Ray, Octane Visual, Alliance Racewear, Donnell's Motorcycle, Stonebridge Gunworks, King Racing, Number 4 Sprint Car, from Lone Jack, Missouri, Braydon Cromwell. Editor's note, this was recorded in the infield of Knoxville Raceway, so hopefully the sounds of water trucks and other cars firing up in the background aren't too distracting. Apologies for the long delay in getting this episode out, and without further ado, here's my conversation with 15-year-old driver Braydon Cromwell on an all-new Slinging Dirt with Staley, starting right about now. So how was Knoxville last night?
Man, that was quite the deal. I mean,
Youngest ever.
I got on the throttle in hot laps, and I was like, oh, what's this going to be like? I mean, I've never done anything like this, nothing this fast, and what's it going to be like? And I got it and was like, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
I was on half throttle, and finally got it, and I'm like, whoa! This is Knoxville.
Did it live up to the hype?
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
I see why this is the capital. I mean, this is a driver's track, and I never actually thought I would race here. When I was running micros, I didn't think we had the time or we had the money or anything.
Didn't think it was in the cars and everything.
I didn't think if we would get anything, so I got the opportunity, and Dad was all worried about it. I told him, I said, Dad, this is our lives. What's to be worried about?
Right.
There's nothing that we should be worried about, because what are we without this? This is our whole lives.
Yeah.
So why would we be worried about something we've been doing for so long?
That you're kind of building towards. Like, This is what you're going towards, is running.
This is gonna be my whole life. This is right now my whole life.
Yeah.
Racing anything with wheels.
So how did you get your start then? Let's take it back to the beginning. Where's the...
Oh boy, you're gonna get a long talk here.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. I got time.
Well, I started off in BMX because
Mm-hmm.
my dad was younger. He used to race
Mm-hmm.
and all kinds of stuff. So started off in BMX, and I was pretty good at that, and I just kind of got burnt out. You know, it's just kind of the same old thing. And
Legs got tired.
yeah, legs got pretty tired. And I was just a little kid. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I needed a life check anyways.
So when did the engine come into play?
So I went from bicycles to dirt bikes, actually, because I keep on saying about my family, but my dad and my grandpa were heck of dirt bike racers. They were just on it all the time, and just kind of following the family. They got me a little Suzuki 50 and started doing that, and I raced hare scrambles, and I did a little bit of motocross, and I always did want a kart. I went out to one of my buddies to wash at Liberty Raceway, asphalt karts. I always wanted one, so my dad got me a little kid kart.
Yeah.
And it had a gold floor pan, because that was my favorite color.
I like that.
I was a punk.
Yeah, I like that.
And he got me in that, and I just progressively got better and better, and that's when we realized this is what we did. So we hopped into a dirt cart and slowly transitioned junior sprint micro for a few years, and then just here we are.
Worked your way up into the full-size car and the non-wing. Have you driven a whole lot of wing stuff?
I did. When I raced micros for 4 or 5 years, I did both. Every race I went to, I raced both. What's a driver if they can only drive one?
Exactly. Do you have a preference? Is it non-wing over the wing?
You can't really say. It's like 4-stroke and 2-stroke on a dirt bike. It's a whole different ball game. But if I was really had to compare, I think it'd be non-wing, because it takes a lot more driver, and it's a heck of a lot more fun. You're always on 2 wheels, and you really have to harness that skill and throttle control and all that good stuff. So I would pick non-wing right now.
The 4. Why?
Not a long story. Dad said, pick a number. I said, this one looks cool.
This one looks cool, and you just went with that, and it's stuck ever since?
That was it.
What's your mindset like?
Well, even off the racetrack, I'm the same person as I am at the track. Just let me do my thing, and I'm always pretty serious about it. Like, not too serious. I love racing with my buddies and having fun with them all.
Right.
We're all one big family, so why wouldn't I talk to anybody? But a race day routine, usually we there, get the car done, talk about what we need to do, what's the plan for the day. After all that's done, I'll go talk around a little bit, and then it's right back to game face every day.
Sitting in the staging area, is there a whole lot of thought?
My eyes are shut.
In staging?
In staging.
You're just thinking about everything? Or
I think about nothing.
Clear the mind?
Clear everything. I don't think about my friends, my family, I don't think about anything. I'm here to race. That's all it is.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. You're having an amazing run at Spoon River Speedway. A few laps left in the feature, the engine doesn't want to do what it wants to, and you have to pull it in, and you think, alright, well there goes my next week. You and your dad get to thrashing in the shop, and everything is not quite as bad as it seems. Everybody comes together. The engine is salvable. You're here at Knoxville. Can you elaborate on the highs and the low of the past week?
Tri-City. Tri-City was the first time for me, and that's one heck of a track, really. It was the first time for me, so I can't really tell if that was a high or a low. I mean, I was off the first start of the day, and in the B, I went up to the top and felt comfortable. And Spoon River, I was just feeling so great, and I was leading my heat there for a little bit, and I just got past. Good races, home track. It is what it is.
But you locked yourself into the A.
Right, and that's only the second time I've done that out of the heat. I was really proud, even though I didn't win. And I was just so proud, and we were all so happy. And
then the drop of the green flag, you're up into the top 5.
Yeah, I got up into 4th there for a little bit, and you should have seen the grin on my face. And all the guys on the top on the start, they just had no traction. They just kind of shot past them. I got a little overworked going into the corners. I go in too fast, make mistakes. I got back to 7th, where I had started. I just started falling back and buzzing the tires, and finally, at that time, the motor just bleh. It just kind of started throwing up on me, and one of the oil mounts broke, the bracket going the motor. It snapped somehow, and it was blowing by real bad, and I thought I blew it, but a fuel line came off, and it...
So not as bad as you thought then.
So the whole week we were like, okay, we're fine. So just took the body off, washed the car, and just during the week I washed the car Monday, and I go in and hang out with my grandma and take care of her, and then get back to the car. And all we really had to do, and Papa was teaching me how to weld too, and we were working on that together, and we welded the mufflers on, and it really wasn't a stressful week. Sometimes weeks can be pretty stressful because we can barely make Fridays, and Dad's got 2 jobs, and I've got a job, and usually it's pretty stressful, but really, it was a great week, because even though the motor did what it did, I was still happy.
Yeah. You can't be mad. Like you're inside the top 5. You had a great heat race. The car felt good and everything. And we have Knoxville. I mean, the whole week leading up to it, I'm sitting there going, "We got Knoxville this weekend."
I was still so happy the whole week. All of us were, and I think that made for a great week and a great mindset coming up into Knoxville. I kept telling myself the whole week, I'm not scared. I got this. I came onto the track and I wasn't. I just kind of got on it and went, and I'm pretty happy. That's
all you can really do. You kind of spoke on it a little bit there. It's a dangerous sport. You got time to think and everything. Is there any fear that you have whenever you take the track, or do you have to completely remove that from the mind?
Well, I really, during the week, during anything, I have no fear, because like I said, what's the fear about my life? Because this is my whole life.
Yeah, very good point. Can you tell me about the first night behind the wheel? Like, what was that like?
Like at Knoxville or ever in a sprint?
Ever.
Well, so I was driving J.D. Black's car, his 360 at Green Valley with War, and usually when I hop in a new car, I'm pretty nervous, and I had started it up the night before, and I was feeling good, and I hopped in the car for hot laps, and it felt like nothing other.
Natural almost.
It was natural.
Yeah.
It felt good. It was smooth, and I wasn't scared, and I was like, this is the most fun I've ever had.
Is there ever been a biggest wreck or like a scariest moment that made you question it?
Oh, well, it did make me question it, but I was in Beloit, Kansas. I was running my micro. I don't know, a bad micro flip. When does that happen, right?
Yeah.
And the midgets were there that day, and I was running the cushion, all choppy, and I clipped the Nerf bar on this big giant track. Clipped the Nerf bar, flipping into a cornfield, and it broke the back of the seat out, and I just kind of, it knocked me out, and I landed upside down, and oh boy, I tell you, that was the fastest I've seen my grandpa run.
How do you come back from that? Because you got your grandparents worried, and you know mom and dad's worried and everything. Like, how do you get the balls to come back and strap yourself in a car?
Well, the good thing is, Mom and Nani weren't there.
That is a good thing.
But after that, I woke up and I didn't remember it. So I was like, well, and I got out and I looked at the frame. The frame didn't bend somehow. And they said I flipped 12 times.
Jesus.
Over and over. And it never fazed me. It never did. I wasn't nervous about it. And I said, well, we've got our wing car.
Yeah.
And so we threw, I took the wings off the wing car, and there it was. I mean, it just never fazed any of us, and I know my family gets nervous. I kind of laugh when they are, but it just never fazed me because it's just what I do. It's just a part of it.
Yeah, it's part of it.
I can't change that. It's gonna happen.
Are you a music fan? Are you a big music fan?
Yeah.
What's on the playlist right now? Any song that you get hyped to?
I listen to everything but rap. I listen to metal, country, old country, just jazz even.
Is there a song that if we seen it on your playlist we'd be like, oh man, like a guilty pleasure or anything like that?
Well, there's some on there nobody would like but me. I mean,
but you?
Let's see. I'm gonna say, just as the most PG version, or the most PG song I have on there is to get me feeling good and shut my eyes and quit thinking is, I think, Madness by All That Remains. I think that might be the one to.
That is really deep. That's a deep song. Yeah, I can't ask you the favorite post-race beverage yet because you're not quite of drinking age.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
All
Going
the
with
way.
sweet tea. Favorite pre-race meal, or is it just light stuff until you get the racing done?
It always depends. I don't even know. I mean,
Day to day.
Sometimes I'll eat fat stuff. Sometimes I won't eat. You know what? I'm gonna say Caesar salad.
Caesar salad.
There you go.
You know, watching your figure. Do you have any superstitions? Any green on your car, or can't wear green?
Left hand. Everything you put on has to go left first. Because every time I've done that on a dirt bike, and same with my dad.
Yeah.
Anytime I've done that on a dirt bike, on anything, something goes wrong. Now, this kind of some kind of debate, maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think it's a superstition is something you create on your own, and then you end up messing it up because you're thinking.
Because you're overthinking it. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
And I don't even know if like the superstition will work for you, but it has you in the mindset where, all right, I'm starting this day off on the right hand, the right note or whatever. And opposite hand for you, the left side or whatever. But maybe you're starting the day off in a good manner, so therefore, good things happen, and you create your own luck. I like that.
There's negatives and positives to every side of a superstition.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Top or bottom? Which you want to run? If they're both in.
All right, so small track top, big track bottom, and a micro it's the opposite.
All right, slide jobber crossover, coming off for the win.
Crossover. That's a racer's thing, is a crossover.
Make them think they have it and just rip their heart out.
There you go, right there. That's my man.
Anything in a race car you haven't done yet that you want to? I mean...
Seen a wheelie picture from Spoon River.
That would be cool. I don't know, a wheelie picture from Knoxville. That would look good as a profile picture.
I think I got one coming off the berm.
Ooh, I see a profile picture coming up. Where do you see your racing program progressing for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years? Like, any asphalt aspirations, or are you going to stay
I think about this a lot. before I go to bed, and I get asked this a lot, where it's going to go, what are your dreams? And
because you're young, I mean, your future's so bright.
I don't know.
Just wherever it takes you is where you end up.
Wherever it takes me. Hey, and everybody asks me, you get money off of it? Do you make money? No,
it's not about the money, is it?
It's fun for me,
mm-hmm.
and it's fun for everybody else, and we're a big family. It's like I have just a huge second family. And,
let's talk about that family for a second. Like, your dad, awesome. Grandpa, awesome. Like, everybody that rolls with you is just awesome. They're a great addition to the racetrack day and everything like that. What does that mean to you?
I think it means the world to me, because a lot of things I do in life, I kind of do on my own. I'm just that kind of kid. I kind of keep to myself, and my family, who means the world to me. Even if we fight sometimes, I'm just a moody teenager, I guess. And so I got my racing family. I've got my family. I've got my girlfriend who loves racing, and it's a second family to me because they're racers too.
Yep.
You know that.
Yeah.
It all means the world to me, and even if I didn't in the future make money, or it's not about the money to me. Even if I didn't make money or get noticed, I'd be okay with that because I'm having fun with the people I love the most. So, I mean,
what more could you? I mean, yeah, the money would be awesome, but as long as you're having fun, spending time with the people that you want to be around.
Right. I've told multiple people that if I could make money, that would be awesome, dream come true, really. Yeah. But if I'm not having fun with it, then why am I doing it?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Picture this, if you will. You're making the Braydon Cromwell movie.
Ooh, that'd be an interesting one.
Who plays you? Because I know it's going to be a comedy.
Oh, Will Ferrell.
You can't say Will Ferrell. Everybody says Will Ferrell. Just because he was in Talladega Nights.
Really, the fifth one today.
Just because he was in Talladega Nights, you can't say Will Ferrell.
Tom Cruise.
Really? You're gonna go with the Days of Thunder, pulling out the Days of Thunder?
No, here. Actually, I'll give that a legitimate thought.
Because think of your age. Think of your mindset. I don't know. I've been thinking about this the past couple days.
It would have to be some Old West actor. Old West, Wild West movies actor.
Speaking of that, I'm glad you brought that up. Where's the cowboy hat?
Alright, I'm going to be honest.
Where's the cowboy hat?
I have to get a new one every year.
Okay.
Now I gotta pay for my own stuff, and I don't have my license. I don't have.
So you can't literally.
I've been trying to go up and get one, but tell me, what color should I get? White, black, gray, whatever.
It's hard to go against the black. I know it's the heat of the summer, and black attracts the heat and everything. But
yeah, but the thing is, with the cowboy hats, you only wear a black one when it's raining, and the white is for the sun.
White is for the summer. You might just have to go with the white one.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a cool little
trademark
thing.
It is, and it's you. Like, without the cowboy hat, I'm like, because the whole year I'm sitting there going, I miss the cowboy hat.
I do too.
You got it.
It was good for me. It also blocked my shoulders from all mud. You know?
It worked.
I'll get one.
Yeah, you have to. Anyone you want to give a special shout out to? Thanks for everything they've done for your racing career.
Just all my friends and their support, and my whole family, and just everybody around me that has talked to me and gave me good vibes, even if they don't like me. I'm just thankful for everybody around me and all my sponsors, and any help from anybody I get, I'm super thankful. Everybody, really. I can't name just one specific person. I'm thankful for everybody.
It's a group effort. Final question, Mount Rushmore of racing. Who's your top 4 drivers? It can be asphalt, dirt, Formula 1, whatever you want. It can be a blend of everything. They don't even have to be the best. Just who do you, I don't want to say idolize, but base your driving style off of? Who do you emulate? Who's your favorite people out there? Top 4.
That's a hard one. I think number 1 is going to be Justin Grant. Talked to him quite a bit. He's such a great dude. I'm
going to interrupt you there, and you got 3 left. Now you're competing against him. What does that mean?
That's another dream come true.
Like, I mean, Are you comprehending everything that's going on this weekend
I want
and
him to
taking
pass
off?
me so I can see his line.
Yeah. Like,
what are you doing, Justin?
What are you doing? I want to copy that. All right, your other three. Sorry to interrupt you.
Let's see. I think 2 is going to be Riley Kreisel.
Your competition.
I've looked up at him for a long time, even if nobody else knew it. Let's see. Number 2.
It's a good person to put on that list. I like that. Respect amongst your peers and your competitors.
Great kid. And, number 2, they compete. Riley Kreisel and Wesley.
Yeah,
they
Wesley
compete.
Smith's a really good driver too.
And then I think on that list is going to be Trey Gropp too, because we grew up racing each other.
The mutual respect, because you guys are both right around the same age, 15, 16, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's all my friends, but I have always looked up to all of them. Even Trey.
Yeah.
Even when we raced each other, we've always had just kind of that connection. Like I respect you. I want to learn from your style.
I gotta say, man, for 15 years old, you got a great head on your shoulders, and
thank you.
The sky's the limit, my friend. That's all the questions I got for you right now, but give me about 3 months. I want you right back on this podcast because this one has been a fun one. I've been looking forward to it a long time, and one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to is whenever you park that thing in Victory Lane.
Oh, man, I hope so.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate it.